Hello YouTube, it's DasGregor and welcome back to a Gentoo in review. Today is going to be another short topic. I'm not going to have too much to say, but we are going to talk about a utility that I have recently found that is really useful, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now normally I have, let me see if I can get rid of that there. Normally I have my terminal up and running all the time, and that's really handy because I can get into this and get to whatever I want real quick. But sometimes you want a clean desktop, or you just need to get to a terminal with quick, simple interface that allows you to do everything in the terminal without having to pull up a terminal itself. There is a program for KDE called Yakuake. That's Y-A-K-U-A-K-E. And it is very handy. So to install that, you just do a simple emerge-av-yakuake. Now, as I've always said, I use the A and the V all the time because A is going to ask me whether or not I want to really do something, and V is always going to give me verbose information. The reason why I always ask for it to tell me to ask is, what if this particular one had all kinds of dependencies that wanted to install 150 different packages? I'd want to know that ahead of schedule to see if there was something I could do to stop that, or maybe I might not want to use that utility if it requires all those extra items. This one is very simple, it's very lightweight, not very big. We hit yes. If it needed to download, it would have downloaded and it would have started to do what it's doing now with compiling. Since this is simple, lightweight, it shouldn't take more than a minute or so to compile, and we'll have this done in just moments. So when it gets done compiling and you've got this, then of course you could close your current terminal window, start this from your startup, start typing it in. It defaults to F12, but I've already customized mine to F11. And as you can see here, application successfully started. Press F11 to use it. So when you have your window like this, all you'd have to do is hit the key that you've assigned to be the hotkey to start it, and a drop-down pops, and you've got your terminal. Very simple, very nice, very clean. It uses the same types of profiles that your console uses. You can set them all up by right-clicking and going into this. There are some pretty neat little features here too. If you have just a single shell, you can have that. You can just click on that for a double shell. If you right-click on it, there are some neat little things where you can do a two-terminal horizontal. You right-click again, you've got your vertical, and you've got your four-terminal grid, so that you can have different things going on in all four windows. Very simple to use, very simple to set up. Another thing is, if you need to configure it for your own liking, if you want to change the settings, for instance for the shortcuts, you can click on this button, the down arrow right over here, and you can set how it works. You can go into full screen mode. You can also change the height and the width and customize it to your screen. You can go into the configuring of the shortcuts, and if you look through here, you will find where the global shortcut to open and close, F11, and you can change that to whatever you like. I do believe when I first started it up, however, it gave me the option to change it right away. But right here is if you ever wanted to change that to something you would prefer to have instead, you can click it here and customize it to whatever button you'd prefer to have. Another thing within this is that you can go in here and configure Yakuake in all its settings and make it so that it is the way you like it. Yakuake is something that I have found to be very handy, easy to install, and is a great tool to use in just about any KDE environment. Well, as I said, this will be a short talk of a utility that I found useful and wanted to bring to your attention. I hope you've liked it. If it's morning, evening, noon, or night, whatever you're having, I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to try doing some of these short bits here on out, since I've gone through a lot of the kind of basic mechanics of Gentoo, and I don't want to just blather on and on about how my current system is going. So I want to try to find some simple things to discuss and bring up. And so I thought that might be a good introductory tool. If there are other tools that you would like me to discuss or research or learn about and do a little topic discussion on it, feel free to let me know. We'll see what we can do. And I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, have a great one. Bye.